Good morning. It's you, Butterfly, and I'm coming to you live on the parking lot like I always do. Well, last week I made a video and I was talking about names that you just don't hear anymore. And I started off with my own. I said, Lord, my name is really old school because I told you my name was Gwen. And I went down a long list of names of names for girls or women that you just don't hear anymore. You can find that video, look for it from last week. But I said, you know what? Okay, I did the ladies. Let's go ahead and talk about the men. Because there are several names that you no longer hear people naming their children. And one of the first things that came to my mind was Dwayne. You don't hear Dwaynes anymore. You don't hear Michaels. You don't hear Timothys. You don't hear Marks. What other names? David, John, James. Those names are non-existent for new babies that are being born. Mark, Stephen, Joseph. Those, you don't hear those. So if these are your names, you're at least 45, 50, 55. You're not going to hear those from new babies no more. Only way you're going to hear that is if somebody just feel sentimental and say, you know what, I'm going to name this baby after my great-great uncle. Joshua. All these new names for these boys now. I got Avion, Ante, names like that on the end. You just don't hear them anymore. You don't hear Anthony's. We said Dwayne earlier, but you don't hear Wayne's anymore. Leroy. Herman, child, you don't hear no Herman. Walters, that's you don't hear that. That's it. If that's your name, you old school right now. Troy, oh Lord, you sure don't hear Troy's anymore. 50, 45, 50 and over, that's where you hear those at. Philip, Philip, they're not saying your name no more. Oh, Kevin, you don't hear Kevin no more either. Calvin, Kevin, old school, you don't hear that. So get in the comments, y'all, and let me know what other old school male name you just don't hear anymore. But you know what I got to do? Get in the building and go make the donuts. Now I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.